What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. These are the mods that came out yesterday while I was on Thanksgiving vacation with my family. I know we may be a day late with these, but I wanted to make sure that you knew exactly what was going on with mods in Farm Sim 19. So today, we've got 6 mods to talk about, 1 new mod for all platforms, 1 update for all platforms, 3 new mods for PC, and 1 update for PC. Let's check it out. First up today, we have the Massey Ferguson 8700S. This is the modded version of the 8700, and this is the same modder that made the 7700, which is amazing. This thing is cool. We've got some great updates for you right here. Design, color configuration, animated doors, new rims, colors. Let's check it out in the store. Where are you going to find this? Well, this is going to be found in vehicles. You're going to go to large tractors and you're gonna head down, and here it is, 300 horsepower base, and it goes, well, 31 miles per hour, so 32 really. Main color, we could change this up. All the same colors that we had for the 7700 are now here for the 8700. So you've got your normal red, you've got your chrome red, you've got kind of a matte red almost. You also have a nice, just straight up gray. We also have a normal black. You have a matte black, which I think looks great on this thing. You've also got a kind of rough metallic green, and then a matte version of the same thing. And then we have gold and a matte gold or matte yellow as well. Those all look really good. We're just gonna, you know what? Let's go into black. I think the black looks good. Rim color, anything you want with a few things as well. So we get the modded gray right here. This is the in-game gray. Cough, cough. Why do we not have this as a color already? We have the gray, and we have the matte gray, which looks super good on here. We also have a matte black, which looks great, but I just prefer to use some of the other colors, but it still looks good nonetheless. I'm just going to stick with the normal gray right here. And design color. This is going to be the color of the grill. Now, on the 7700, it had the front of the grill change as well. Here on the 87, it's just going to change the side of the grill. So we've got your standard. We have a red metal grill, which looks really good. You've got your red matte grill, which again, looks super, super good. You have a black grill. Man, these look good. We have a black matte grill. We have the gold, which it's for some people. And then we have the gold matte as well. Let's just keep the gold matte on there. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg and Michelin. This is going to be where it starts to pick up hints from the in-game version. In Trelleborg, we have standard, we have wheel weights, we have wide tires. We've got wide tires with weights, but this makes, there's something interesting because the wide tires only make the front wheel wider. It makes the front wheel just a little bit wider. The back wheel does not change. Do keep that in mind. The back wheel is going to stay exactly the same. That front wheel is going to be what changes, and you're paying $2 grand for that. So just stick with basic if you'd want some wide tires. And then, of course, we have wides with weights, which I think should have probably been what was there the whole time. But that changes everything. That makes the front wheel bigger. It makes the wheel on the back bigger. These are broad wheels right here. These things are huge. We also have twin wheels on the back. Arrow all around rather, and twin wheels on the back itself right there. So that's what you've got in Trelleborg. In Michelin, we have standard, we've got wide tires, and that really beefs the tires up. The back ones don't get too much wider, however, the front ones, man, oh man, do they change. We've also got wides with weights. These are going to change the tires even more. Now, this is something interesting that I am not used to seeing, and if you guys are used to seeing this, maybe let me know. I am not used to things changing up all like this. But hey, more options, and that's okay with me. So there's your wide tires. There are your wheel weights. These look kind of chunky. And we also have back to standard again. So no duals with the Michelins. Keep that in mind. We also have a couple different engine setups as well. We've got the 8727, which is going to give you 300 horsepower base. We have the 8732, which is going to give you 350 horsepower base. the 8737, which is going to give you 370 horsepower, and the 8740, which is going to give you 400 horsepower. So we have a 100 horsepower range right there. Good range as well. I'm kind of glad to see that there's really nothing between 300 and 350. We've got quite a few tractors already that have that. Not in Massey, but we've got plenty. So if you want to deck this thing out all the way, all the stuff right here, looks like it's going to cost you about $335,000 with all of the, actually maybe a little bit more. Yeah, there we go, $336,000. So again, a good price for this. But it's a great looking mod. Man, is this a good looking mod. And for all platforms, we have an update to the Agri Liner HKD 302 Old. So this is the older version, not the newer version. I have added some customization on here. This is not the way it comes. Just keep that in mind. So with this one, we don't have a changelog. It just says changes in configuration. So we're going to go over all these changes. Really laid hoses. So this is... They look like somebody unplugged them and just chunked them over to the side. New tires and rims, we have those installed right now. We have the rolled tarple. Not really sure what that is, gotta be honest with you. Maybe the top tarp, something like that. Individual modeled revisions, color adapted to the real dump truck, so that is kind of cool. Also, configurations 1 or 3 grain doors. That's really cool. Also, decals where the rear changes. That is nice. Tires and reflectors. So, let's jump in and check this out. Where are you going to find this? Well, it's going to be found in tools. It's going to be found in trailers. And right here it is, the Agri Liner HKD 302 Old with the module, the 302 and the 402, the whole family right here. So it says really laid hoses. We've taken a look at those already. New tires and rims. So let's check those out. Let's jump into wheel brand. Of course, we have Trelleborg, we have Lizard, and we have Michelin. In Trelleborg, we have standards. We've got wides. And back to standard again. So just 2 right there. In Lizard, we have standards. We have more standards. And back to standard again. So we've got standards and then standards. And in Michelin, we just have wide tires. So I like that. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see what else we got. The rolled tarlip. I have no idea what that is. And I do apologize. I got nothing on that one. Individual model revisions. Color adapted to the real dump truck. So let's check out the colors. Let's check out main color here. We've got the normal green, we've got the dark green, white, and a brown color. Design color, we've got the yellow, we've got red, which is going to be on the top, green, and gray. So if you wanted to run around the whole thing and make it just bright green, you totally can do that, and that's all right. Also, 1 or 3 grain doors, that's going to be found at the very bottom. Boom, you change between those. It's always good to have more. So 3 grain doors for $100,000 or $1,000 more. $100,000 would be a little bit much for that. Decals. So we have design. We've got a couple different designs. Those change as well. So let's reflectors. So we have reflector 1, reflector 2, and reflector 3. So that is cool. No reflectors on the rear door. However, we could change that up. So that is cool. Boom, that is your Agri Liner HKD 302. Making our way into new mods for PC and Mac only, we have the Unita Tytan 6 Manure Spreader. Titan spelled with a Y. Very cool price, $15,500. 64 horsepower required, working with 4 meters at a capacity of 7,000 liters. Working with the 4 meters, capacity of 7,000 liters, I hate to say it, sign me up, because this is going to last a while. Of course, you're going to find this in tools. You're going to find this in manure spreaders, and you're going to find it almost all the way at the very end right here. There's only one thing that you can change. There's a couple different options, though. So we have wheel setups. We have standard. You can change it to a little bit of a wider tire. You can change it over to a Trelleborg tire, and then a big, chunky Trelleborg tire, and then back to the bottom again. So these are all... Are they? Yep, they're all Trelleborg. It's just kind of like small, medium, large, extra large. Think of it like that. It's going to cost you $200 to change that whatsoever. So the price isn't going to cost you any more than $15,700. Again, 7,000 liter capacity for manure, 64 horsepower required, 4 meters, and a working width. No, 4 meters working speed of 7 miles per hour. There you go. There's the Unita Tytan 6 Manure Spreader. Next up, we have slower refueling. So this mod slows down refueling on every gas station on the map to 90 liters per minute. 90 liters per minute. Now, he may look at that and say, yep, that's pretty realistic. However, when you get something that holds, I don't know, 1,000 liters, you're going to be there for like 11 minutes, 12 minutes. You're going to be sitting there for a while if you're trying to fill up all the way. So just keep that in mind. Again, PC and Mac only mod right here, slower refueling. And we've got another new mod for you. This is the Whool Storage mod. This is a warehouse for storage of wool. Storage wool pallets and packs them around on 10,000 liter pallets, so you'll be able to see exactly how much is in there. Purchase price is $12,500, $10 per day, a capacity total of 600,000 liters. So you're going to have about 60 pallets total around, and this mod is only usable in combination with the global company mod. So if that's something you like, great. If it's something you don't, just keep that in mind. We do have other wool storage in game for PC, so just let me know which ones you guys like. And lastly, today we've got an update to the TSP14. So this guy right here, changelog 1.001, added color configuration. So you can now change the color of this. It was a bright green with a really bright, I believe it was yellow top on here. So we're going to check that out right now. Where are you going to find this? Well, of course, tools, you're going to go to trailers, and if you're on PC, you're probably going to need to go most of the way to the end. And here it is right here. A bulk trailer holds just about anything you can think of. So we've got our color configuration. So rim color, not a whole lot here. You can either do gray or red. That's going to be that color in the center of the wheel, main color. Right now we're red. We're going to change that to gray. That is just the frame on the bottom. So nothing else has changed, just that frame. And design color, oh yeah, we go from obnoxious green to dark green, or pale green, I think is what that is, kind of an Easter green. Nonetheless, there you go. That is your changelog. If you guys are curious about this, we've got a couple different configurations as well. Capacity 10,000 liters. You can bump that up to 17,000 liters, or 17,000 liters with a top on it. And you could do a bale loading wagon. Now this one's interesting because, well, there's sides on it. So you're gonna have to load in either from the top or via the side. Very, very cool. There's nothing else like this in game, and I really like that. Really cool. Also, design, we've got white, or you've got color as well. So that's going to be, if it's on white, let's see, let's change the capacity up, see if we can see anything here. So white, I'm not seeing anything. So white is just nothing. And then if you decide to do color, what that's going to do is it's going to add a sticker around, and you're going to have extra stickers and logos around at all sides. Either way, it's not costing you anything to do, so there you go. That is your update, the TSP14. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. Get subscribed to the channel if you've not done so already. Join the GoHamFam. Oh, yeah, turn the notification bell on if you've not done so already. That'll make sure you always see the videos. Sometimes YouTube just does some weird stuff, and I don't like it when it does that. And it's nobody's fault but YouTube. So I want to make sure you guys can see every video I always post. Again, I know this is a day late. I don't like doing videos like this, but because we got a tractor like this, I wanted you guys to see it. Maybe you didn't know it was out yet. Here it is, the Massey Ferguson 8700. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you later. Peace.